Got Drifter here. 370Z, Nissan 370Z 20. I want to say 18 or 16. I'm not for sure. But I do know that I want one in real life. Actually I want a 350 or a 370, but a 370 is a really good car still. It's actually better than the 350, but I do like the way the 350 looks better than the 370. I mean, they almost look the same, other than just like simple parts here and there, and the drifting mechanisms and stuff like that. But I do like 350s. 350s I think are probably one of my favorites, my personal favorites. Almost my favorite Nissan. They're like a baby GTR to me. And drifting in them on a game, I'd say it's not that hard in real life. Definitely is hard. Trust me. I mean, I've seen YouTube videos and people trying to drift these and it's just not working out for them. Like, even on the game it could be a little bit hard because you're not used to it. You gotta have balanced braking and like balanced fluids, all of that, all balanced oil, all that. You just gotta be prepared, I guess I should say. Like, know what you're getting into. Like, you gotta hit your brakes at like the perfect time almost. If you have NOS in your car, then that's amazing. I've never had NOS in my car. I've seen people in real life that have NOS in their car. I mean, I live right next to Houston. It's very rare that you see that. I will say one thing though. Is a 370Z a good first car? I'll say yes. It takes about a week to learn stick. At least it did for me. I love the cars. I think they're beautiful. Mustangs are also great. I actually have a 1994 Ford Mustang myself. I love the car. It's a beautiful car. Got some stuff wrong with it right now. Sensor in the transmission. That's nothing, about $100. Can't do. But right now we are on currently trying to move. But 350Zs, they're really good cars, guys. If you do want one yourself, I'd suggest getting one. Like 350Zs have been mine and my friend's dream car, like literally dream car, since we were like really young and like 350s first came out, and then 370s started to come out. But the 350 Rocket Bunny, we found one at an old place where we used to live, or where I used to live, in Silsbee, Texas. We found one. It was a blue 350Z Rocket Bunny, and it was just so beautiful. I loved it. Like, everything about it I wanted. Like, oh my god, it was just so beautiful. This is not a Rocket Bunny. They don't have Rocket Bunnies on here. They don't have Rocket Bunnies built into 370Zs. They do have them in 350s, and that's the wide body kit. It's like the Rocket Bunny kit and stuff. Rocket Bunny. And don't get me wrong, these cars can go out of control really fast. Cops do look suspicious if you put wraps on them and stuff in front of cops. Because I mean, if you ever seen Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, a 350 is actually the car that DK uses in Tokyo Drift, which is Drift King. So, I mean, these cars are some pretty badass drifters, if I do say so myself. Even in a game, that they're pretty badass. But I do have the drifting edition. I do have the drifting edition on of the 350. As you can see, I'm if I could show you my controller, I'm barely pushing it, but if you have a PlayStation and you got this in this game, if you did get a 370, I would suggest you get the I don't have it, but it's the PS, like, It shows like the PS4 steering wheel thingy. And you just gotta like hit that perfect drift. Like once y'all guys hit y'all's like first drift, I think that y'all like really like drifting. Cause I did it. I absolutely loved drifting after I did. Am I perfect at it? No. I don't think anyone's gonna be perfect at it unless you practice like years of training, like every day, probably grind for like at least 2 months. Why? See, guys, I'm not even trying to turn it that much. It's just these type of cars. They're just so Brazilian, I should say. I should say that they're very Brazilian cars. I'm not gonna do anything else until I actually beat this drifting course. I need to learn how to drifting. I just actually got this car.
Damn,
like literally 20 minutes.
Sorry, couldn't help.
Right here, I'm probably gonna use Osborne. See, those things are harder than a brick. Yeah, so you just gotta all basically hit it at the same time, just like you're hitting a clutch and stuff. Just gotta let go, boom. Most of y'all probably don't know what a clutch and everything is if you're not a street racer. If you're not a manual owner and if you're looking for an automatic 350Z or 370Z, it's like, why even get the car if you're gonna put it in automatic? I mean, these type of cars, they deserve like real love. I'm not saying that nothing bad about automatics. I love some automatic cars. Like there's some Mustangs that are automatic, but I think that automatic in what was started off as a manual car, if you put it as an automatic, it's just not as good, and you're not as good as a driver, I believe. Because I mean, let's all be real here. Most automatic people that have driven manuals for the first time and had tried to like race and stuff, when have you ever seen it going right for them? Exactly my point. You've never really seen an official, like an actual official person who started off as an automatic, which then they just like hop in one day without learning nothing about the car, nothing. Because you do have to fill your own car before you can just go up and race. I mean, I know how stupid that probably sounds to some of y'all, but like, it's true. I did not race my Mustang until probably about the 3rd or 4th day after I've gotten it. And that's just because I wasn't used to the car yet. I did switch from my mom's automatic, which I still drive. It's a old 2006 Dodge Caravan. And that car's great. But you know, it's not the stuff that I'm into. I'm not into automatics and stuff, but if you are, congrats to you. I give my fucking hand to you. They can be very annoying cars, such as like changing stuff, like especially with V6s. Let's get into this. V6s are probably, I wouldn't say it's one of the worst motors you can get, but it's not the best, especially not anything under a V6. If you got something under a V6, then you definitely need to get a V6 at least. But I'm talking, I'm not even paying attention that much. But if you do have a V6, there's nothing wrong with that. I have a V6 Mustang, but I wouldn't recommend it for a car like this. Like, I would rather get a,
Making it look so
like,
easy.
definitely not, if you're getting a Mustang, let's talk about this real quick. If you're getting a Mustang, and you just want, like a Mustang, just a Mustang, not a racing car, just a looks car, which is, fine. Mine's more of like a racing look car. Try to take care of my baby. Spoiler, lot. Wow, I've already almost gotten the time or the stuff. But as I was saying, oh my gosh, I was itching my eye for like 2 seconds. And a lot of people, they doubt street racers, but I unfortunately, I don't doubt street racers. I love what they do for the racing community. They make cars fun, which is fine by me. If you don't want to have fun in a car that's pretty much made to have fun,
you beat T.O.'s record.
then why are you in it?
Not gonna make him happy.
And that was actually probably one of the best drifts I've ever did. And I finally beat that too, I just realized. About a $20,000 thing we got here. I mean, 20,000 point thing we got here. And this is totally stock, this Nissan that I bought in the game. This is a total stock Nissan, but obviously I want to upgrade the parts. That's why I'm doing the drift races and stuff. Get a drifting car. Those are probably the 2 key items that you'll need. But Nissan 370s, probably one of the best cars I've ever seen. They look super aggressive and mean. A lot of people say they sound like a trumpet, which is not wrong, but that trumpet sounds so sexy. They're like baby GTRs. They are exactly like baby GTRs, and they're so pretty and sexy. And, I do have like pretty much all of the Fast and Furious cars. And YouTube, don't get me for that buggy, okay? It was already on there. I do have a Mustang, which is in Fast and Furious. Trust me, I know. I got the Brian O'Connor. How am I supposed to how am I supposed to even get into? One of my favorite cars in real life is the Brian O'Connor R34, or I should say Nissan GTR R34 Skyline. This could blow that fucking Nissan 370 away. And I also got the same one using the same movie as the R34 is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X. Beautiful cars. In real life, these are amazing. And then we got the very first car of, or one of the very first that Brian O'Connor ever used, which is the Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, and it looks beautiful. One of the best looking Mitsubishis out there, I believe. It looks like just like a Toyota Supra, but it's not. Unfortunately, they don't have Toyota Supras on here in this game, which unfortunately to me that sucks. But now that we have a little bit more money, I'm gonna customize this, give a little bit of a livery, I should say. Even though I do love the plain black, it makes it look just like a demon. And if you do get anything on this car, I would suggest it. I mean, this is a little expensive, but I would suggest you get the Tobey. I never pronounce that right, but the Tobey exhaust pipe. It's probably about $1,000 to probably about $2,000, but it's definitely worth it. It's so pretty and so loud. If you want your car to be loud, get the Tobey. Trump 2020, definitely not getting that one. Who wants that? I mean, the Rocket Bunny. I might just get that. That's pretty sexy. That's also pretty sexy though. What does this say? Lobo? Ooh, this car's like a super bright donut. Let's try making one. I don't know what this is gonna look like, but it's probably gonna look so weird. Let's do a triangle. Yeah, no, that would look. Oh my god, people actually do this stuff too. Wow. I would definitely not be able to do all of the stuff that these people do. That's crazy. And I want to put like a white flame. Let's apply it and like move it right. Can I not make it bigger? I can make it bigger. Modify color. That looks sick to me, right? I think that would look good in like a green. I don't know. I'll update y'all on it if y'all want me to. Leave a like down below if you are new. I mean, I said that so wrong, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired, but if you are new to the channel, subscribe with the bell. Leave a like down below if you did like the video. And just know that if you hit the like button, it turns blue, white, black. I don't know. There's a weird update with YouTube. See, guys, I told you I'm not acting right. But there's a weird update with YouTube where it changes. There's a weird update with YouTube where it changes the stuff. So hit the like button down below and comment down below where it changed for you. And without further ado, guys, it's been me. It's been real. Peace.